There was Jesus. On the mountain and in the valleys. Sometimes, I don't know what's harder to remember. To praise Him in the hard times or to praise Him in the good times. He's with us during both and every time in between. Remember the last time you had a really great day. Did you recognize Jesus with you that day? Were you mindful of His presence? Did you thank Him for that good day? It's not often that I remember that He is with me when I have a good day, probably because things feel under control. Just like in yesterday's scriptures, trusting that God is with us in difficult times poses its own set of challenges, but as there are scriptures to remind us He is with us during the rough times, there are scriptures to remind us He is with us during the good times too. James 5:13 says, "Is anyone among you suffering? Let him pray. Is anyone cheerful? Let him sing praise." It doesn't say to sing praise only when times are bad or only when times are good. My prayer is that we can always look around and recognize His presence at all times, good and bad, on the mountain and in the valleys. 1 Chronicles 16:11 tells us to seek His presence continually. I invite you to do an exercise with me right now. Take a look around and thank God for existing in this place and in this time right now. You may not feel anything, you may not see anything, but trust that He's there with you right now. Every minute, every moment. Of where I've been and where I'm going. Even when I didn't know it. Or couldn't see it. There was Jesus. We hope this plan encouraged you. Explore other resources from YouVersion.
Are any of you suffering hardships? You should pray. Are any of you happy? You should sing praises.
Search for the Lord and for His strength. Continually seek Him.